it's Courtney on this beautiful Saturday. I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend, and I hope you're spending it with somebody that you love. I know I am.
Yes, sir, Mommy. Go down there.
Okay, baby. Here, you want me to film it? Because I had to delete the last video. I ran out of space because I forgot to delete my 30-minute video the other day from... Oh, I'll explain that here in a second. All right, you want me to get it in this video? Because the last video I had to delete. You want to do it? Do you want to do it? You want me to show them?
Go down there.
I'm going to. I'll follow you down. Do you want to show them you're riding your car? I can't even see if I'm even looking at myself right now, let alone, you know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Good job, dude. Huh? I'm coming! Oh my God, she said you didn't follow me. I'm coming! Hold on. Ooh, this is much better anyways. Down here in the shade, living my best life. So yeah, I filmed this video once already today. My hair was fucking crazy. It looked beautiful to begin with. I wish I had a video or something to show you guys, but it was like really curly and wavy, and then I had one of those like hippie headbands tied around really loosely, so my curls were just laying all perfectly, and they were, you know. Anyways, my hair looked nice, because I usually don't do a lot with my hair. I'm a mom, so I throw it up in a mom bun most of the time. So I was feeling myself. Came outside and poof, humidity. I swear to God, you know, I live in West Virginia, and it could be 40 below here, and it still be humid. I swear. Not literally, but, you know, it's really humid here all the time. It's actually pretty decent out today. It's not really hot, but it's still humid. So anyways... She's going back up the hill now to do it again. I've been trying to show you guys in like the last 2 or 3 videos her doing that because she's so excited. The first time that she did it, well, the first day that she started doing it, my husband came home from work and I was like, show Daddy what you're doing. She showed him and he was like, are you fucking stupid? He was like, what if she wrecks and, you know, breaks her knee or something? And I'm like, what did you do as a kid? Like, I know his mom wasn't overprotective. She was too worried about gambling to worry about what he was doing. He was with his grandma all the time, and he was outside running the roads with the other kids. So he's really really overprotective with the kids. Woo! I hope you guys didn't see her. All right, stop right there. You'll keep going down the hill. So he's like, it's really weird because he's like really overprotective, like with them. Oh. Get up, do it again. She just fought. She went bloop, and went right over. Luckily, she didn't like fall hard. Luckily, she wasn't like moving either. She was just sitting there. But anyways, so he's just like really, really protective in the way of like, they'll get hurt on this. Be careful. Don't do that. You're gonna get hurt. And it's just like, they're kids. They're gonna fuck themselves up. I did. Whenever I was a kid, I beat the hell out of myself. I have so many scars, it's not even funny. Maybe I'll do a scar tour one day because, dude, I swear to you, it will be like an hour-long video. I've got burns all over me. I've got scars from a cat attack. I've got the craziest scars. I've got, hold on, I'll see if I can show you. Some of you might have seen that because when it happened, I showed you guys, but, I literally got a piece of metal from a metal grate through my leg. It literally took that almost 8 months to finally get a piece of skin over the top of it. It was just an open hole for like a long ass time because my dumb ass didn't go to the doctor and get stitches. I was like, whatever. I won't go to the doctor unless I absolutely have to. Unless I'm dying, I'm not going to the doctor. Get it, girl? See, that's one thing I don't like about, you know, sitting that way. She's behind me, so I can't really see if anybody can see her or not. But anyways, okay, so let me get into this. What was I talking about? I mean, I'm sorry, guys. Whoever watches this, whoever watches my videos and watches them all the way through, I want you to know that you're a fucking champ, man. You have the patience of a saint. Because I know that it has to be so fucking annoying to watch my videos because I just can't stay on subject anytime. If I'm trying to tell a story, it'll take me an hour and a half to tell a 10-minute story. You know what I mean? Because I just can't stay on subject. I'll go through 50 different subjects in my videos, and then finally at the end, remember that I was trying to tell a story. Just like I do with every video. Woo! She was going fast on that one. Oh, I was talking about how my husband's like really, really protective of the kids. Baba, come here, boy! He's protective of the kids and like they're going to get hurt, that kind of way. And I'm overprotective in the way of, like I won't put Autumn in daycare. I'm going to keep her home with me until she's ready to go to school. I don't get babysitters. The only people I allow to watch her is my dad and his mom. That's literally the only people that's ever watched her in her life. I don't trust people. And she's only ever stayed the night at my dad's house, I think twice, and at his mom's maybe 4 or 5 times. So, because I don't fucking trust people. You can't trust people these days. The only people I will let be around my children by themselves, alone, like without me being there watching, is them. Because they're the only people that I know for a fact have my kids' best intentions at heart. Or their well-being at heart. You know what I mean? I know that they would never do anything intentionally to hurt them or let them get hurt. So, I mean, I am overprotective in that way. Because, like I said, you can't fucking trust people. You hear these disgusting stories more than once a day these days. It happens, you know, multiple times a day to multiple children, and it's fucking horrific. And if I can do something to not let that happen to my kid, anything happen to my kids, I will do that. You can't even trust teachers these days, though. That's the sad thing. Okay, slow down. Woo, my God, she's getting brave. I'm going to have to get her a helmet. When we go to the store today, I'm going to have to get her a little helmet because it's not a bike, but she can still flip over on it. Good job. You're getting brave. She's too light to ride a bike, so she has to ride little cars like that. Because when she puts all of her weight down on the pedals on a bike, she still can't go because she's too light to move the pedals. So she cannot ride a bike yet. She weighs under 40 pounds, and she's 4. But her doctor says that he doesn't worry about her at all. She's in the 2nd percentile. So she's not like under, but she's in the very, very low because, I mean, her doctor said that he's not worried because whenever I got pregnant with her, I was a little under 100 pounds, and I'm only 4'11". So she's 4, and she weighs under 40 pounds, and she still wears a baby's size 6 shoe. And I wear size 5 or a 6 shoe in women's. So she's just like me. She's just very little and petite and stuff. Well, I'm not petite anymore, but I was for ever. I didn't even gain weight while I was pregnant with her. I just gained all this weight all of a sudden right after it was about 6 months after I had her. I just got all this weight. Oh my goodness, you are a daredevil. Her sister's scared of everything and she's scared of nothing. So, you can't come this way, baby.
Ow.
What?
I have Punky.
Go tell her to come back out and play with you. Tell her mommy said to come play with you. She went in the house. Go get her. Tell her mommy said to come play. She said she was coming right back out, little brat. You know, for now, Autumn only gets to see her 3 days a week, so she needs to play with her while she's here, or at least pay attention to her. She doesn't have to be constantly playing with her, but, you know, she's been ignoring her since yesterday, so. Anyways, that's normal sister things, I guess. Okay, so I swear it to you that this video, it's almost 10 minutes in and I still haven't got to the point. So, the little chit-chat's over with. Oh, goodness, hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, the other day, I'm just gonna get into it. I don't remember what I was talking about. but I'll just start with the actual point of the video. So the other day, I was in Nicole, Real Talk Recovery's chat, and I was talking about how there hasn't really been anything that's been interesting to me here in the last couple days, or about the last week, that I've really wanted to talk about. So, because whenever I talk about something, it's because, like, it's something that I actually have an opinion on, or something that I can give perspective into, or, like, I just like to give... Come here, honey! Oh, okay, she's right there. So, yeah, I just like to give perspective on things from a recovering addict / somebody that suffers with mental health issues perspective, or somebody that's trying to better their lives perspective. I mean, I'm not perfect, but, you know, I'm trying every day to be a little bit better than yesterday. So, if I can give a little bit of good advice or perspective on anything that I think that I can give perspective into, I'll do it. But I just haven't really seen anything here lately that I've really been like, I want to talk about. So, I asked him in the chat, I was like, you guys think of anything that, like, you would be interested in hearing about? And, what, baby?
Ow.
Just take them off. Just take them off.
Ow, that hurt my feet.
Yeah, just take them off then. There's no glass or nothing, so you'll be okay. That's why you had a rock in your shoe.
Yeah.
She was like, well, I want you to talk about... this isn't exactly what she said, but this is my perspective of what she meant. I want you to talk about how you get out of a pit of despair, basically. Like, when you get down, how do you get out? And so it got me thinking, I am going to do a video about how, as an agnostic person, I rise myself up, or get out of a pit of despair, or work through situations without the help of God. Because, like, the 12-step program for addicts and alcoholics, a lot of it has to do with a higher power. And honestly, a higher power, to me, it makes me uncomfortable talking about a higher power, because I don't know what my higher power is. Honestly, my higher power is my family, because that's all that matters to me. But I don't know, I just get uncomfortable, because whenever I think about how... Did you really just drink my whole... She just drank a whole freaking coffee. What are you doing? Oh my god. This kid. I filmed this video last Thursday, and I had to scrap it because she was just being so obnoxious in the background. She was having one of those days, like, she was just crying every 30 seconds for this, and she wanted that, and, like, every time I turned the camera back on, she wanted my attention, apparently, so she was just whining so I would stop what I was doing. But she does that sometimes, but it was really bad that day. And my husband came home, so I just stopped the video and scrapped it. Anyways, so as an agnostic person, like I said, and agnostic is not the same as atheist. I'm sure a lot of you know this and what it means, but for people that don't, agnostic is basically just, it doesn't mean that you don't believe in God. It means that you believe in, the easiest way to describe it is, it means you believe in something, and you believe that there's something higher than you. You're just not sure what it is. And that's me. I know there's something greater than me. I know there's something bigger than me at work. I know there's a reason for everything that happens. If, you know, one of these days I'll have to tell my full life story on here. It'd be probably like a 20-part series, literally. Because I've had a really bad, a lot of you know, but I've had a really bad past. Like I say all the time, some people, you know, have little stones in their way. Some people have mountains in their way, in the path of life. And I just had mountain after mountain after mountain for a long time. Don't feel bad for me though, because my life's so much better now. I don't even like talking about that kind of stuff on the internet, because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to get pity, because my life was pitiful, and when I talk about it, I sound pitiful, and it's that's the only embarrassing part about it. I like to tell my story because I hope that one day maybe it could help somebody. If my story could help just one person, that is worth telling to me. Oh my gosh, I just forgot what I was saying. But, oh yeah, so I believe everything happens for a reason. I really do believe that. Because everything bad that happened led up to something good happening. I'll tell the story of meeting my husband sometime, and y'all will say why I say everything happens for a reason. So I believe in that, and I believe in the universe. I believe, the universe speaks to us. Maybe not necessarily speaks to us, but I believe y'all know what I mean by I believe in the universe. I'd like to believe that if you're a good person, if there's heaven, that you will be there. If that's what there is, I'd love to believe in reincarnation. Maybe we all started out as cockroaches. And I guess cockroaches really don't have empathy or feelings or anything, so how can you be a bad cockroach or a good cockroach? Maybe that wasn't really the best example, but what I'm saying is, like, the choices in this life that you make will determine who you are in your next life. Like, if I can do better in this life, I'm a fucking ex-junkie, and maybe if I do something good with that in this life, and because I'd love to be like a drug counselor or a motivational speaker. I mean, can't really be a motivational speaker because I really haven't achieved a whole lot in other people's eyes. In my eyes, I've achieved the world, because I went from knocking on death's door begging for somebody to let me in, to being happy for every day with a family and a husband that loves me, and you know what I mean, and all the negativity out of my life. It's so but I'd like to believe that maybe, since I'm trying to do good in this life and I'm really trying to turn things around, maybe I'll be dealt, or be an even greater person in the next life. You know what I mean? And not even a greater person, but maybe like a more accomplished person, or whatever. You guys know what I mean. Like, I just believe, like, if you're a good person in this life, you will be rewarded in your next life. And I do believe in reincarnation. There's lots of stories of children remembering their past lives for the first couple years of their lives, and then they forget it, obviously. But I've had dreams, reoccurring dreams, my whole life, and it's like cobblestone streets in London, like really rainy, foggy, dark night, and I'm running I've never been anywhere like that, you know what I mean? And I just have this dream over and over and over. There's a couple of them that I have, and I think they're from visions from my past life, honestly, because it's just everything's so detailed, and I don't know, it's really crazy. But I believe in past lives. I believe in karma, for sure. Karma will fucking get you, so watch what you do. If it's something that you wouldn't want done to you, you probably shouldn't do it, because if it happens to you, it's going to happen 10 times worse, because karma. So, all you assholes out there, think about that. So anyways, as an agnostic, some of the things... Whoa! Watch your feet. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's gonna hurt your feet to stop yourself. Okay, where are you going? Dirty face, dirty body. Good God, oh my, don't do that. Oh my goodness. You just blew snot on me.
I need new shoes.
Doopy, you almost just pulled my boobies out. Jesus. Oh my goodness.
It hurt my legs.
You have shoes right there. You took them off.
Give me new shoes.
Your other shoes are wet, and the other pair has little stones all in them. anyways, give me like 2 minutes and I will, because I'm gonna make the rest of this video and then I'll go and get them. So anyways, as an agnostic person, because my whole point in saying all that was like, you know, oops, shit. The people that do the 12-step program, or just religious people on purpose, when they're down and out, they ask God for help. They ask God for guidance. They ask God for pity. They ask God for mercy. They ask God for, you know, to show them the way. And for somebody that's agnostic, it's confusing. Like, I throw my thoughts into the universe sometimes, just hoping somebody will catch them. So hopefully somebody catches them, and I think they did, because look at my life now. But what I do is, one thing I do whenever I'm feeling really down and just gross about myself is clean. Because I know, you and I both know, when you're really, really depressed, you don't want to do shit. You don't want to get off the couch. You don't want to do nothing. I wake up with no energy. So just my daughter asking me to, it's kind of like somebody told me about the spoon thing for people with chronic pain. It's kind of like that. Like, when you wake up with no energy and your body is just aching and you just feel like shit already, you already have 0 spoons to work with that day. So somebody, you know, asking you to do something for them is like it's gonna kill you. So literally, like, you know, for a while, I literally just did what my kids needed from me. And, you know, my husband used to get really, really mad at me, because he would be like, what do you do all day while I'm at work? You don't clean, you don't do nothing. But what he didn't understand is, like I said, I would wake up with no energy, and then, you know, I would take care of the kids all day. I would cook for them. I'd give them their baths. I would brush their teeth. I would help her go to the potty. I would bring her outside to play. Well, not really in the wintertime. I don't like it. She gets this runny nose every time. But, yeah, so all that stuff, plus then I'd have to make dinner every night. I would, do my husband's laundry, get his work clothes, fold them for him, put him in the room for in the morning, get his lunch ready, get up at 5:30 in the morning and go start the car for him every morning, so it wouldn't be cold when he went out, because, I mean, you know, I love him, so I want, you know. And what he doesn't understand, for somebody that doesn't have any energy already, that's a lot of shit to do. So I had nothing left for cleaning. I would do the basics so that my house wasn't dirty, but there would be toys on the floor, you know, a pile of laundry that always needed done. There would always be, you know, probably 2 loads of laundry, and I'd do 1 load of laundry a day and have 1 load of laundry to clean every day. So there was constantly like a pile of laundry. So, but cleaning up your area makes you feel so much better. When you're in a clear space, your mind is just so much clearer. Whenever you're in a like mess and just have so much junk around you that's out of place, your mind is a mess. So cleaning, organizing, or decluttering, or any of that stuff, it really does help. Like, I did my shoe closet the other day, and I felt so accomplished. And for somebody that works, you know, 12 hours a day and then goes home and baths their kids and gives them dinner and cleans up the house, you know, that's a fucking joke for me to say that. But for people that know what I'm talking about with depression and bipolar and PTSD and all those things, it's a little victory just to get something extra done in the day. You know, you feel really good about yourself when you can do that. Another thing is just talk to people, because I know a lot of my depressed girls out there, just like me, whenever you get depressed, instead of talking to people about it, you shy away. Because, like with me, you might not hear from me for a week. Whenever I get like that, y'all just know that I'm depressed, and that's what it is. Whenever I get depressed like that, I withdraw. I cringe at the thought of opening Twitter, because I don't want to. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be bothered. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna throw up if I even open my phone. I don't. It's so weird, but I do not want to talk to people whenever I get depressed. But whenever I force myself to, I feel so much better. If I just talk about it a little bit, I feel so much better instead of holding it in. So, y'all, if you got, a good friend or family member or husband or brother or sister or anybody, well, except don't talk to your kids about it because, they shouldn't have to listen to that kind of stuff. That's a little too much to put on them. But talk to somebody. Let them know how you're feeling. And I guarantee you, it might not take the pain away or whatever, the anxiety away, but it will lessen it. I promise you that. What, baby? Okay, bring it down here. I'll try to fix it. Another thing is being out in nature. I mean, I swear. Oh my goodness, this thing is going nuts. I swear, coming outside every day puts me in such a better mood because I'm getting that sunlight. What is it? Some sort of vitamin. I forget which one it is. But you get, these vitamins in your body. Sunlight soaking in. You get all these little freckles. Like, I don't think you can see them right now, but I've got so many little freckles. Y'all see them whenever summer hits. By the time summer hits, I'll have them all across. I don't know why they don't show in the wintertime, but they don't. They just get dark in the summertime. Look at my arms. I've got them all over my arms. Oh, I don't even know if you can see my arms either. But anyways, I've got little freckles everywhere all over me. So, yeah, just being out in the nature. And I don't mean you have to go for a hike or go biking or, be deep into the woods, go camping or anything, roughing it. I mean, you can just go out in your backyard and make a little garden, plant a couple flowers. Or, like, I like to go down in the woods and find flat rocks to put in my walkways, to make, like, little patchwork with the rocks in the garden, or, just something little. Force yourself to do one of your hobbies. That's another thing, because I know that when you're uninterested, or when you're depressed, you get uninterested with anything. Your hobbies don't matter anymore. Like, you just dread everything. Or maybe that's how I am, at least. And all this, I want to say this too, guys. All this is just from my perspective and just from what I have been through and just from my life experience. I'm not saying that all this will work for you guys because obviously y'all know that I'm not a mental health professional. Y'all know I'm not an addiction specialist. I do not have any credentials. Careful. Don't come down. Oh my god, every time, man. It's so dark in my house. I can never see it if my contour is dark or normal. But, yeah, y'all know that I'm not any kind of professional.
My shoes
So,
on.
I thought you didn't want those. Hold on, y'all. Patient's driving me crazy today. She's being antisocial as hell. I might have to talk to her and see what's going on. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing. She has ringworm. I don't know if you know how you get ringworm, but it's from dirtiness and lots of animals, dirty animals in the house. They're coming in from outside. Patience, play with your sister for a little while. My goodness. She just wants you to watch her go down. Oh, she can't run with you. You'll run her toes over. Sorry. Yeah, so you all know that I'm no mental health professional. This is just from my experience. And y'all don't have to listen to me because my words mean shit. Because who am I, girl? Who am I? But I'm about to kick her ass. She will not play with her sister. So anyways, yeah, I can't remember. Stop screaming. Oh my god. Don't start today. Grab it! Grab it! Why are you just letting it go if you're crying about it? She'd rather cry than just grab it when she's right behind it. She's gonna play with you. Don't worry. Just give me a minute. She's gonna play with you. Stop, or I'm not going to get her. Stop. Oh my goodness. I can't take this today. But yeah, so Autumn, stop now. Go up there and get her. Alright guys, yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, and she's being a whiny butt in the background, and Patience don't want to play. She's being all weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short. Plus it's my hubby's birthday weekend, so you know, gotta spend some time with him. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short. Y'all just let me know if you want like a kind of part 2 to this, because I have a lot of other things that I do to, you know, keep myself, you know, up and happy and everything. And then I also got a request for how I oh my gosh, what'd she say? Oh my goodness, how do I cope with things? And I don't know exactly what she means yet. I don't know if she means how I cope with my mental health, or how I cope with my addiction. I'll have to specify, but if you guys are interested in hearing about that, let me know. Because y'all know I love to give my insight on anything. But yeah, you know, if you're agnostic or atheist or whatever, you don't have to ask God for help. You can ask yourself for help. You can ask, you know, your loved ones for help. You can ask your friends for help. Fuck. They love you. They care about you. And if they can help, they will, I promise. And if they're not saying anything to you first, it's because they don't know what to say. They don't know how to help. But they don't want to make you mad either and overstep their boundaries. So they just say nothing because they're scared to say anything. So just talk to somebody. That is the best thing that you can do. Don't overload anybody, because, you know, you can't just put all of your problems on somebody else's back, because it will break their back eventually. It's not their job to babysit you with your mental health or your addiction or whatever. So don't overstep, you know, don't overload somebody. But there's a complete difference between talking to somebody when you need it and overloading somebody and expecting them to solve all your problems. You guys know what I mean. But anyways, alright guys, well, oh my god, it's 32 minutes long, Jesus. Any of you guys that listen to this whole video, I fucking love you. Let me know in the comments. Say, bitch, I made it to the end. Clock at the house. And I will know that you are my number 1 ride or die. Or number 2, or number 3. But they're all number 1s to me. Y'all are number 1s to me. I know I've got my few girls that will watch anything I fucking say, and I don't know why. I don't know why, because I'm stupid as fuck. But y'all listen to me anyways, and I love that. And I appreciate that very much. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope you are having a great weekend. I hope you had an awesome Friday night. I hope that if you wanted to do anything this weekend, you get to do it. I hope you're spending it with somebody that you love. I hope that all your wishes come true. All your dreams come true. And I hope that somebody sends you a pink unicorn in the mail. And a frappe. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.